Today, we are focused on universal certification for the EPA 608 exam, a critical concept that is often misunderstood by technicians preparing for the test. The single most important thing to understand is that universal certification is not a separate exam. There is no universal section to study for. Instead, universal certification is the credential you earn when you successfully pass all 4 individual sections of the EPA 608 exam: Core, Type 1, Type 2, and Type 3. Each of these 4 sections consists of 25 multiple-choice questions, making the entire test 100 questions if you sit for all parts at once. To pass any given section, you must achieve a score of at least 72%, which means answering a minimum of 18 out of 25 questions correctly. These sections are scored independently. This structure is a frequent source of trick questions on the exam. A common exam trap is a question that asks something like, a technician who passes the Core, Type 1, and Universal sections is certified to work on what equipment? The trick is the mention of a universal section, which does not exist. The correct approach is to recognize that universal certification is the result of passing the other 4 parts. Earning this credential authorizes you to service, maintain, repair, or dispose of any appliance covered by Section 608, with no restrictions on the type of equipment. This includes small appliances covered under Type 1, high-pressure systems under Type 2, and low-pressure systems under Type 3. Another area the exam will test is partial certification. For example, a question might state, a technician scores 19 out of 25 on Core, 21 out of 25 on Type 2, and 16 out of 25 on Type 3. What certification have they earned? In this scenario, they passed Core and Type 2, but failed Type 3. Therefore, they are certified only as a Type 2 technician. They have not earned a partial universal certification. It's also critical to remember that passing the Core section alone earns you nothing. The Core is a mandatory prerequisite, but you must pass at least one of the type sections in addition to Core to receive any certification at all. If you fail a section, the good news is you only have to retake the specific 25-question section you failed. You don't have to repeat the sections you've already passed. Once you earn your certification, it is valid for life and does not expire. However, the exam may present a scenario implying that a technician certified in 1995 does not need to follow modern refrigerant recovery rules. This is false. You are always legally required to adhere to the current EPA regulations, regardless of when you were certified. To help remember the structure, use this phrase: Core is the key that opens no doors. Pass a type to get on the floor. Pass all 3 types, and you can service them all, from a window unit to a shopping mall. This reinforces that Core is just the prerequisite, and passing all 3 appliance-specific sections grants you universal status. Most technicians pursue universal certification because it provides the most career flexibility and makes you a more valuable employee. For free practice questions, AI-powered explanations, and more exam prep tools, visit openexamprep.com. That's openexamprep, all one word, .com.